Good morning, good morning. Today is another cold day. I have another project I gotta work on. Working on a Subaru. We're doing speakers. It's a Legacy. So I'm gonna start taking everything apart and see what I need to do. It's a nice little Legacy. So we're gonna try to get a sound system installed. We'll see how much we can get done today. It's supposed to rain. We'll see. I'll go as much as I could and then we'll start and see where we can get. We'll probably finish up tomorrow. We'll see. So let's go ahead and start taking things apart and see what we're working with. We probably won't change the radio yet, but the speaker is definitely coming out, and then eventually we'll do an amp and maybe a DSP. Not sure yet, but let's start taking things apart and see what we're working with. All right. Right here. There's another one here. Screw right here. There we go. It's out. So basically, screw right here. You gotta pop this off. This is like this. You gotta pop it off. There's a screw here. There's one here. And then this cover goes here. You pop it off. There's a screw here. And then you pull the door by using your pry tool like this. Just pull it and take it slow so you don't break anything. There's a pop clip right here. That's a problem. Just take your time and then take it off. And then what you have to do is lift this up. Then you gotta disconnect the main harness. That's for the. Then you're gonna have there's two screws holding the latch. To make it easy, I'm just gonna take the whole latch off. There's a three screws holding the latch. Take them off. There's other clips holding it as well. Oh, there's another screw here. Okay, so let's take this one out too. Under this cover, there's a cover here. Cover off. There's a screw right here holding it again. There we go. Put the door. Oh, there's one more. The puddle light gotta come out. There we go. I'll put these screws back in the door just in case I don't lose. So to make it easier, I'm just gonna take out the master switch. Okay, we're gonna leave this one here for now. Okay, so this is the factory speaker still. The good thing is they do have a little foam on the side of it to direct the sound. Let's unplug it. There we go. Take one screw out. Three screw holding it, and there's another one here. So here's the factory speaker. At least it has a pretty good size magnet. Usually they don't have anything at all. That's not bad. 4 ohms, not bad. 30 watts. Okay, all right, we'll compare it later in a little bit. So we're gonna assess what we need to do. Computer too and see. Sound deadening. We're not doing the whole door. Alright guys, so I cleaned this up a little bit so the mat would stick to it. Pull this back so I have room to it, and I haven't figured out where I'm gonna put the crossover yet. And we're gonna go and start sound deadening this side up here as much as possible, and some on the inside as well, here and there. And when you do this, these things are usually very sharp. Put some gloves on so you don't cut yourself. All right guys, so I just cut a piece to put some sound deadening to the back of the door. Okay, to properly do this, you'll need a roller. You can buy the roller. I bought this from Amazon, and you can use a pry tool one that has like an angle for like to do the top stuff, like right in here, to make sure everything goes in smoothly like that, and the bottom area. And the roller is just a matter of really rolling as much as you can, put it lay as flat, and before you do this, make sure you clean properly so it sticks on properly. Use rubbing alcohol as well. All right guys, so this is just 1/2 a sheet I put down. Then I'm gonna do a little more all the way. I'm gonna do a little more up here, go down here, just enough to help, and then we can cut the holes. You know, it's not gonna be perfect, it doesn't need to be perfect. The idea is to help the sound come out a lot better. So like I said, need a roller, one of those tool panel that has a little an angle to be able to get into the back stuff. So let's keep going, and then I'll show you what the final project looks like. So there is some, as you can see, in the back of the door too. So just not gonna do a lot, just a good size. All right guys, so here's what I did with the sound deadening. Cut the holes out where all the clips are gonna go, and then hole for the speakers. I think I did a pretty good job. And then some also in the back here. So now we're gonna try to put the speaker on and see what it looks like. Check out the bracket, and then we'll figure out what to do with the tweeter as well. The tweeter goes up here. All right, here's the tweeter. I had to customize this bracket to get it to fit. I think it looks good. So I'm gonna try to put the speaker itself, the mid bass, and see how it looks. Right guys, so I got the tweeter mounted for this speaker. Before I put the speakers on, this is the crossover. This is gonna go right here behind everything, and then I'm gonna run all the cables. I put a little bit of thin foam on it so it doesn't rattle, so that should help it a lot. So, and I put a screw and cut the top of the screw a little bit. I think that definitely is gonna make a difference. So this is the cover for it. Yeah, just put the cover on. That's it. And then I can put the cables in here. So let me show you where this goes. So this cover, see how it looks like now? So the tweeter is going to be here, and I'm going to run the cables through here to go here. See? And then the speaker sound deadening, as you could see I did before. So now let's go and probably run the speakers. All right guys, for the speakers I want to use a proper spacer instead of cutting. So this is the model number of the spacer that I bought, and it's a Metra kit. So let's go take it out and see how it fits. Oh yeah. Okay, so the speaker come with these little foam rings. I think I'm gonna put them on the back of the speakers like that, so you can see, so it can be really super safe and stuff. So maybe 1 or 2, I don't know yet, we'll see. Yep. Alright guys, so I put the baffler on and then the speaker, and I put a little bit of tester tape. I'm gonna put some more in here just to get to here, and then I gotta run over here to this to that. So it's already ready, so I'm gonna put some screw in the speaker and finish that one up. Alright guys, speaker one installed. Now tweeter and then routing the cable to this bad boy here. Alright, and so this is temp location, just to check, make sure everything is working. And then we're gonna come back later on and do some amp install and re-tester tape all these properly. This is just for now because we are strapped on time a little bit, but it's gonna be sounding really beautiful. Alrighty, let's put the door back.
Actually gets this cycle. The rest of it.
It should clear everything from here. Now, hold on to this.
Now take a picture of it so we know where to put it.
Okay, so this door is similar to the other one. There's a little cover here. Gonna pop this out. Oh shoot! Okay, it's Y-tool to the top here. And twist. This comes out right here. Another one right here, and one right here in the door handle. Then your tool and trying to get underneath this triangle here. Just like over. Okay. And another one right here. Okay, to be able to gotta take this out, so I forgot this guy. This little clip, and she's up. So pop this out. A little harder than it looks. In, out. There we go, in and out. There's a couple screws right here. Come out, 1, 2. There's one underneath. 3. This little cap you gotta pop off. One right here. The whole thing should come out. There we go. Yeah, also puddle light gotta come out. There we go. So like the other one, take the speaker out. 3 screws. 1, 2, 3. Then we gotta move this out of the way. Okay, we're gonna clean up the inside of the door a little bit. Dirty. Alright, here's the fast rang. Some over here goes all the way up here. I have to use a bit of the black. Silver one, that's the fast rang. I'm gonna put maybe a little more. I think it looks good. So I'm gonna prep the speaker and get it ready.
Switch your feet on.
Kind of. So a little foam. in the back just to make sure so it doesn't vibrate. Put them out there like this. Okay, now let's put it back. Alright, so another update on this. This is what it looks like now. Then I got mounted, so I'm gonna put it back in here like this. Snapping. And that's it. Now I'm gonna run the wires right from the speakers to here. And tweeters actually goes right here, but I'm working on it so I can make it fit. Show you guys a little bit later more. Okay. By the way, guys, I forgot to show you these are the speakers I'm putting onto the front and coaxial in the back. Here is the speaker. It's a really nice cork one. Here's the ring that goes on there. Basically you have to snip this so the speaker can sit properly, and then this ring goes into here, and then the speaker goes into here, so that way it can push the sound more out toward the driver. So I have to get everything set up, and I'll show you exactly then what it looks like. And I'm gonna put a little bit of this foam tape. I got this from Amazon. This is for the back of the speaker. In the back here we'll put a little bit of the foam so nothing is rattling. Okay, so I drill a little hole right here. See where my finger is? So basically the cable can come through here, come out of there, run all the way through here. And there's another cable that's gonna go up here to right there where the tweeter is. So let me go take this back out. That's it, that's all we need. So I'm gonna put speaker foam on the back of this. Here it is. I'll put this in there. This goes in here. Then okay. Now I gotta put some screws into this. Here's the speaker ready. Hold on. So I'm gonna put this connection right there and then put it in here. A little bit of tester tape, rub and touch anywhere. Just for protection, we're gonna finish this another day. We're strapped for time, so just doing a little bit so we can run the wire through here. So speaker's gonna go like this. So let me put it in the door. And I'm gonna put one of these also. It's to help the sound be oriented and pushed toward the driver. So it's kind of like a fast ring of foam to help the sound come toward. So you take out this backing plate and this goes right in here, as middle as possible, like that. So now we put the speaker on. Lined up, everybody lined up. Then this one. Okay, so this is done. Speaker connections. I think you can find these on Amazon. So that's it for now. I gotta go work on the tweeter speakers, and as you can see, I'm gonna work on the tweeter so I can get it to work.